Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again with another round to wrap it up. We are giving away diecast. We're giving away prizes. We're showing you paint schemes. We're doing it all, baby. Hang with us. We're going to come right back and blow your mind. Oh, baby boy, it's Martinsville week. Oh, Martinsville, I don't care what anyone says, the best race of the year consistently is coming this weekend. I don't care what you say if you're going to disagree. You going to disagree?
I'm gonna agree up until the next gen car.
Okay. All right, yeah. I'll give you that. But it's still we had some stuff, right?
The cutoff race last year was okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, something's going to happen. Yeah,
something's going to happen. Cars are going to show up.
It was all Ross Chastain last year, though.
It was all Ross Chastain. It's true. He made the super drama. This man right here has locked his way in, winning last week at Homestead. What'd you think about that? I did not see it coming. I'll be honest with you.
I texted you and I was like, "There's no way I would have picked the 20 to win the race today."
I know.
Crazy.
He has a great average there. Great normal finish. He's got a hot paint scheme coming up this week. But let me tell you, before we even get into the cars and going through all of the teams, we're giving away brand new diecasts.
Here comes the money.
Oh, my gosh, look at this. Folks, by the end of the season, we got 2 weeks. We need 300 followers on Facebook, and we are going to give away this net spin car. We need 300 subscribers on YouTube, and we're going to give away the California win, Kyle Busch's first ever win. These are brand new 124th. These are what's a 124th diecast from Lionel go for these days? What, $600?
Yeah. Well, I sold a Daytona 500 Denny Hamlin for $4 something. So.
Ooh, listen, we're giving it's better than savings bonds. This is right here. You're going to make money on this, baby. You're going to be the envy of everyone in your town.
Hendrick.
But all you got to do is get some folks to watch. They don't even have to watch the show. They just got to subscribe. That's it.
Sure.
Have your mom subscribe, your uncle. Listen, everybody you sign up, they win. You keep the diecast. Get me 200 subscribers. Just you. You got 200 chances. Oh, you can't lose out. But here's this man right here, didn't even have to subscribe, and he got a win. Has he got anything for the big race at Phoenix, though? Can he win the Cup this year? I'm feeling you. I don't think it's his year either. But listen, hey, I saw the Classic points, the Winston Cup points.
Uh-huh.
He's in the lead in Winston Cup points.
Seriously.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? He's
like Denny Hamlin was a month or two ago.
Right? Yeah.
Huh,
he
weird.
shuffled it up, so he's in contention. Here's second place. Oh, man, I thought he was going to come up and grab one.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
He needs to come out to Martinsville and put on a show. Look at these points. He is now plus 10, but plus 10 can go away in one freaking
one stage.
One stage, right?
Yeah.
So
like Truex wins the stage, and Blaney's 12th in the first stage. And
there's a lot of people on this list right here that are very, very good at Martinsville. That's what's going to get crazy. I feel like Byron's pretty safe unless he just totals the car and everybody else does well. But that last spot, man, I don't know if 12 is going to make it.
I picked my final four was the 45, the 5, the 24, and the 8. So if Reddick gets in, I only missed one.
Man, that's pretty good.
And I picked in January.
I know, right? That's pretty amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
We should have put some money down on that. Yeah, I had the 8 in my final also, and he didn't make it. I think I also had the 9 in, and he didn't make it. Yeah. I did have the 24, and I guess the 5. 12, man, he just keeps holding in there, but I don't know. 45. I know this sounds crazy. I'm feeling the 45 coming up. Hamlin, of course, is just stomping people usually at this place, but, things can change.
Yeah, whatever, Hamlin.
Here's third place right here. It's what I'm talking about.
That's a hot car.
This man has a great average finish at the paperclip. He's very good there in the next-gen car. He was there earlier this year kicking butt in it. He was doing very well runs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's all laid on the line. He's with this new team. I'm feeling like it could happen.
Hard beast.
Hard beast. Yeah, get that hard beast out. We don't know soft beasts.
Yeah.
Laying around, soaking up all the welfare money. Get them hard beasts out here.
That's right.
Here's your boy, the 24, and I'm going to be honest with you.
He's moving.
He's still my pick to win the Cup, but at the same time, this one new deal here, Pods. This is ugly as crap. I cannot remember a paint scheme on the 24 ever.
That's terrible.
That has been. This is poor. Look at it.
Terrible.
It's not great.
The number looks like it's almost blotted in solid.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
It's this is not Hendrick quality. This is low team quality. This is an Xfinity team paint scheme here. They should step this up. I'm just sad with. I'm glad they got them a fill-in sponsor here. What they needed to finish out the season. I mean, they're going to. It's the 24 car, but this is ugly. I'm sorry, and I'll stick by that till I'm dead.
Pache.
Hey, top
five, baby.
What about him? Got that good average.
Man, he's got the.
It's Bristol,
Oh,
baby.
it's the wrong one.
He got it both.
He's got Bristol.
He got the Bristol energy. I love it.
Yeah.
You know, he's ran this all year. This has been a big sponsor for him, and it's changed repeatedly throughout the year. It started out worse, and then it went to this. Then it went to, like, some more black on the top and stuff, and then for some reason they stepped backwards this week. They've had this one before. I don't know. They keep, like, changing this, but I guess this is going away, right? That's part of the deal with 16. I guess we find out maybe Friday this week, Martinsville week, what the answer is to the 16 car.
Yeah.
Fan Day is Friday this week at Colleague, and last year that's where they announced their driver lineup. So we got to think, and I mean, this is almost the end of the season, we find out what happens to the fate of the 16, and I do not believe AJ gets to stay in it.
You don't think so?
I do not. I think he's going back at Xfinity. I think somebody is coming, not necessarily that's better than him, but somebody who has more money than him. That's what I believe.
Huh.
I believe Ty Dillon's in that running, and if he doesn't show up with his Ferris motor money, he's definitely in the 2 Xfinity car. That's my guess. I don't know who else could be here. Austin Hill was talking about they tried to sign him.
Did they ever say where Sheldon Creed's going?
No, he has not announced that either.
Weird.
But that would be a late deal because he just announced he was leaving, like what?
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
And they'd already said before that the 16 car, they'd already made up their mind. I think the Sheldon Creed thing is he stays in Xfinity, but he's hopping over to Joe Gibbs, is what I think. Because Joe Gibbs, a lot of people are fleeing Gibbs. Sammy Smith's going to the 8. Who else?
Right.
Somebody else is leaving. Like their whole stable's cleaned out other than Brandon Jones this year. Gibbs, they got to restock. They got to do something.
Get it.
Hey, another purple car.
Yeah.
Breaking records. I've been saying for a couple weeks now, I've noticed a trend. For some reason, Bubba's car is purple more than any other color. Me and Jordan talked about it last week, and Jordan's like, nah, I don't see it. And I started just Roku. There was a DoorDash that was purple. The Grimace car that he had. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of purple going around. It's just strange to me. I don't know. It just stands out. You don't see a lot of purple cars, and for somebody to repeatedly have purple, I'm not knocking on it.
There was a young kid that doesn't really follow NASCAR much, but that I work with this week, and he's like, hey, who's running the Grimace car? So, like, that's getting attention.
Right? Okay. Hey, put it on there, baby. No thoughts about the Hamburglar car, though?
No.
The Hamburglar car looked a little weird to me. I had to mention to some people, I'm like, the Hamburglar's dress, the black and white, that's not his suit. That's an old prisoner suit when people would escape jail. He's a thief that broke out of jail, and they painted the car like that. I was like, that seems a little odd, but okay. Let's go on through here. Bubba, what do you think? Bubba got any shot at Martinsville? He's won there in the truck race.
Nah.
No, you're right. There's no way.
Dad's hitting us.
Not going to happen. Hey, here's another young buck coming up with Papaw's money. Got it all. 7th place finish. Running good. He runs pretty decent at Martinsville also because it's kind of like a road course. It has those same kind of turns to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to see him. I thought at one point maybe we would see him win before the year's out, but I just don't see it now. I don't think these last two are too much. Denny Hamlin would have never allowed such a thing under his watch.
No.
He would punt him.
He's going to have to get desperate this week.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
D-Ham.
Absolutely. He's going to have to tear up some people.
Emotional damage!
Yes.
Car damage. Hey.
There's another. This guy's had plenty of emotional damage at Martinsville.
Yeah, right?
The best race ever, 2015.
Right. Absolutely.
When we were there.
I said that same thing to somebody the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
I was talking to a guy, and NASCAR came up. It honestly was not the subject at the moment. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to Martinsville also, because I told him I was going down there this weekend. And he's like, oh, and I'm like, okay. I didn't know he was a race fan. It's a guy I work with. And he's like, I was at the one where Kenseth nailed Logano. I'm like, me too.
Awesome.
Craziest race ever, right? And he's like, yep. And I was like, best race ever. And he's like,
Best race ever.
It was killer. You think he ever goes back to Martinsville and just has like those Vietnam flashbacks where he's just seeing like choppers.
I hope so.
The 20 car coming at him.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Super scared of Christopher Bell this weekend.
Here's the 10 car. Hey, pretty good finish.
Yeah.
You got to give it to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good at that track. He likes that high line.
Yeah, he should win something though.
I don't think it's going to happen.
No,
I think it's over.
I say he should, but he's
Right.
not going to.
You think there's any chance we see him drive any car next year? At all? Anywhere? I'm not sure he's going to be on the track.
I didn't think he was going to be on the track this year either, though.
Well, that's true, right?
I'm not sure.
And they've not made any announcements. They got to run 4 cars. I mean, got any prospects? Who knows? Noah Gregson? I don't know. I'm just throwing crap out there that they say. All right, listen, we're going to take a break. We're going to think about what we've talked about here and how Chris Buescher's pretty much in a solid has-to-win point
Pick
battle.
your winners.
Tell us in the comments who you think's going to win. And if you pick the right winner, you will receive this week, oh my gosh, a brand new Martin Truex camo hat.
Wow.
A Terry Labonte, that's like a 96. That's championship year.
That is championship year.
Gold-lined collector's plate. Last week we had the Bill Elliott for a couple weeks. A man won it. The same guy. You got to want to win this for. I mean, you have a lady over and you break out this kind of dinnerware. Oh, there ain't no even having to have a good discussion. They say a man's best thing is having a good sense of humor. You don't. Nobody has to worry about anything. You lay down the collector's plates and you're serving like corn on the cob on them. Them hoes, they come running just anywhere they can.
From different area codes.
All right, y'all. We're going to be right back. Hang with us.
Hey, y'all, buddy. World War II.
Oh, we coming back, and we are wrapping it up, looking at every paint scheme that ran at. Actually, we're not. We're looking at every car that ran at Homestead. Looking at every paint scheme they're going to have at Martinsville. That makes a lot more sense, doesn't it?
That's the corn dog man.
Yeah, I got that problem. I tell you what. Here's
Hey, there's a corn dog
10th
man.
place. He got a top 10.
His best finish ever.
Listen, he's been way off this year.
Yeah.
A top 10, he's got to be thrilled. They've probably had a party for him, brought him in, and the wife is all happy. They're going to have a third kid,
Nice.
They're just, oh, man.
RCR's short track's not been a great package this year, though.
You're absolutely right.
So he's not going to do anything in Martinsville. Well, he'll do something. He might wreck somebody.
He could. He could wreck somebody. I've seen him beat and bang people plenty, knocking them out of the way. I don't see any win in his future or anything. I think you're right. Back marker. He might get a good finish, but he ain't going to win nothing.
Nope.
Sorry. I'm just being honest. No chance.
Hey, you
look
know,
at this.
I mean, Harvick
Fresh.
has no chance at all. He doesn't have wheels on.
Right.
His hood's up. He can't see.
Yeah, this is going to be... Well, they've got the holes in the hood now.
Also,
So that-
he can't see through
He
there.
can see up high. So if a plane's coming over or the Goodyear blimps at this one, he'll be able to notice that looking up. And the
Man.
sun will still be able to get in his eyes. But you can't see the road down there. So, yeah, definitely. But the wheels, it's not going to really matter anyway. He's not going to be able to roll
Yeah,
whatsoever.
he's not going to go anywhere.
I do like this orange, of course, Go Vols, paint scheme.
This is the best gas station pizza paint scheme ever.
Yeah. I can go out on a limb. I'm going to, ever. The history of NASCAR, best gas station pizza paint scheme ever. Wow. You got to be proud about that. If you didn't even win in your last year in your whole career, at least you nailed the best gas station pizza.
Yeah.
I mean, accomplishment's accomplishment. Hey,
People I work with at a bike shop, they keep going and getting the Hunt
Really?
Brothers pizza. They say it's good, but I haven't
What
got.
the hell is that?
It's the best you've ever had.
I don't trust it. Hey, look at
I don't
this.
have the balls to try it yet.
Yeah. Get you one of them and one of them Cialis drinks. You'll be ready to go, man.
We need to do that down in Martinsville this
Ooh,
weekend.
Look at this. I got the hat on. This is a Blaney hat, though. This is my problem right here. Keep sharing paint schemes. What if somebody sees me in public wearing this hat and thinks I'm an Austin Cindric fan? The embarrassment I would face. This is ridiculous,
Yeah.
How are they supposed to know what team I'm pulling for? I can't be seen like this. I got a name in this community. I can't do that. It's ridiculous. I'm surprised he did this well at Homestead. But again, he does pretty well at plate tracks. There's high speeds over here in the corners. The Penske boys usually have good cars for Martinsville,
Yes.
but this guy I think will be an exception.
yes.
That's all we're going to say.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at that number. They updated this.
Nice.
Yeah, they stepped this up.
Woo.
This is nice. 2 weeks in a row. This is, who really is his primary sponsor that came on board to make this deal happen. I heard Austin Hill was on Junior last night. Did you get a chance to
I started to watch it this morning and did not have time.
Yeah, well, he was kind of talking about he went to talked to him over at the 10, I guess. At one point, he was talking about who he talked to, and he's like, that didn't go anywhere. Money was the factor. You got to have something. But he kind of laid out some how business-to-business deals work, and I think that's a lot of what we got going on here with Priest and the United Rentals people. I think United Rentals definitely back next year means Priest helped seal his deal that he was getting. I don't see him winning the race before the end of the year, but maybe Stuart Haas wakes up for next year. I did hear everyone's getting a new nose except Chevy. So Toyota and Ford are getting new noses. So maybe next year,
There's a lot of people getting nose jobs.
Hey, that's true.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about any of this.
Listen, there's a big secret out, okay? They're trying to hide a special paint scheme from us. They're not dropping it. They haven't said who their sponsor is or anything. This, we went and asked an AI because we could not see the car yet. The number 43 of Eric Jones. What will it look like at Martinsville? And this is what it gave us.
Yes.
A double twist hot dog float boat. I don't know what this is. Like a sandwich dog? I don't know. But this is what Eric Jones is supposedly driving, the computer hive mind says.
At this motherload.
If nothing else,
man,
everybody in the stands will eat well
while
we're watching it.
That's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So we don't need Eric Jones. We don't need you.
Get out of here, Jones. You want to listen? I think the idea. I could be wrong. I'll get proved real wrong real fast. I think it's a surprise STP scheme. Is what I think it's going to be. All right, number 9.
That's not a surprise.
Yeah, same old.
Yeah, buddy.
Having his worst season, but the 9 car, is still in the owner's playoffs.
The owner's points.
So the car could still win its way to an owner's championship if Chase does well here.
Huh.
He's got something to run for.
Run it, Chase.
He might just do something. He's not half bad here himself, He's
pretty good at Martinsville.
He's got a little on his side.
Have you seen the forecast for Martinsville?
No, I have not.
It's going to be like sunny and low 80s in the middle of the end of October. It's crazy.
Oh, snap.
People are going to get crazy. It's going to be hot down in Martinsville.
We've been there before, and it snowed.
It's been snowing a few times.
And so now it's going to be in the 80s. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to come down there and see y'all and have a good time.
We ain't going to be able to see him. Can't see it.
I tell you what, this is a hard car to look at. This is the honest truth. They posted this picture of this car last night, and then today posted a different picture without the background they normally do on it, and posted the studio pic, you could tell unfinished, and it said, we received a lot of feedback that people could not see the car well. And so is this one better? So people are generally like, crap, this camo is too good.
Wow.
Also, if you can't tell on here, but Luke Bryan's standing on the front of this. Apparently
Does Jockey make camouflage? Jockey Outdoors?
I guess. With Luke Bryan, the country singer. They got together and they got some kind of outdoors. I guess. Hey. I don't know. This is new. Maybe it's a new thing. I hadn't seen it.
I trust White Blaze Outdoors.
My God.
Not Jockey Outdoors.
Yeah, absolutely. Jockeys ride horses.
That's right.
They're all. You can't trust them.
them.
They're little sneaky little people. Sneaky. They just we're breaking barriers over here. The 14
tractor
got his tractor scheme.
Yeah, I got my tractor.
At least he didn't finish down dead last this time. 17th.
Oh,
that's halfway decent,
man. Right? I don't know.
I'll tell you what. This thing, I don't see him finishing the season good. I think it's going to take a nose or some horsepower or something. Get this boy flying again. He down there in the dirt with broken wings.
Ooh, that's a nice looking ride.
It's okay. It's all right.
Is that like
I like it.
Cougar? I mean, like a tiger?
It's a lion because the MGM line, like at the movies. This is the MGM Grand Hotel.
I don't have a television where I'm from. So.
Man, that's because you back out in the country.
What the hell is that?
I don't
Justin
know.
don't even know what we're doing. He ain't even seen the internet. He just talking into a can right now. Me and him, I send him home, and y'all watch us. He don't even know this is happening, y'all. If you see him on the street, don't freak him out and tell him you saw him on a magic box.
Nope.
MGM, he got a line. It kind of looks like a cobra, though, right? With this head back here and these fangs from this angle.
Yeah.
Kyle can win at Martinsville, but the short track package RCR's had makes me think not so much this week.
Nah.
Also, it's taupe. That's what I call this brown color.
That's a good.
Taupe.
That's a good explanation.
I like it on like a Tacoma, but for some reason on this, I'm not as happy about it as I've been about other things. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just not in love with it.
Well.
Something for you to be in love with is financing from Ally Bank.
Oh, my.
On behalf of sweet everyone's heartthrob,
Hey, baby girl.
Alex Bowman.
There he is.
Alex still driving the purple, still not having a good year.
Hey, he won this race on Halloween.
He did
2 years ago.
So
But he's not going to win it this week.
It don't look like it, does it? Unless this is the big comeback. But here's my ploy: go ahead, put a bet down for like the 48 to be in the Final Four next year.
Next year.
Next season, the 48 comes on. Wait and see. I've got this theory: the 5 got a season, the 9 got him one, 24 is alive now. Next year's 48's turn.
Think so?
I'm just saying. Like I think Rick's just going and like, okay, boys, no reason not to win a cup. I'm giving one of you all the crap. This was the 24. I'm just throwing it. It's not really happening. They're all getting even cars, but I'm just saying the mojo's working out that way. Let's roll with it. Let's have some fun.
Maybe.
Here's speaking of money.
Gainbridge.
Have you ever heard of money?
Here comes the money.
Gainbridge. You know what? There's a possibility. Rumblings, deep rumblings, that they might change the name of the team to Gainbridge Racing or Motorsports from
Spire to
Spire.
Gainbridge.
Because Gainbridge may bought so much of it that,
Right.
that now it is Gainbridge. And instead of having Gainbridge on the car, you just call the team Gainbridge and get other people in the car,
Hey.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but there's talk. We don't even know their third number. We don't know a lot of things. There's a lot going to happen in the offseason for the Spire boys. I don't see them coming out and running for a cup next year or anything. I think they'll step it up a little bit. But then again, I mean, some of the crap they've done, it'd be hard not to step up, right? Who likes drugs?
I love it.
Hey, baby girl.
All kinds of drugs.
You got them pills?
Yeah.
I need a pill bad.
Next tall.
Next, what do you think it does? It's like
It moves you to the next day.
oh, okay.
If you don't want to,
So like knocks you out.
you don't want to exist in this day. You just move to the next day.
Dang. I bet you could sell that. I bet people be like, you know what? I do want that. I do want to be completely unconscious and wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what'd be better, though, is to wake up tomorrow to free
Whoa,
stuff.
have some Terry Labonte.
Oh, a gold-trimmed plate, individually numbered. We don't know the number. You got to wait and see what it is. But also, if you want to wear a hat so the hair doesn't fall in the plate while you're eating, get you a brand-new Truex hat ready for the camo season. You can go out there and deer hunt in it and let all the deer know that you love Truex.
Man.
And leave them all that tater salad out there. You take that Reese's Fine
Reese's
Foods.
Fine Foods.
Set that stuff out there. Them deer smell that. Them son of a bitches come a-running.
They'll come a-running.
Oh, I tell you what you need to do, though. You need to come running straight over to White Blaze Outdoors.
Man, now we're talking something.
Look at these
Jimmy.
amphibious
I'm the
animals.
boss.
Right there. There's a snake right there. You see it?
Yeah, no.
No, exactly.
I
White
don't
Blaze
see it.
did. That's
Yeah.
why they're filming it. They sent us this footage. They saw it. You would have stepped on that snake and he would have bitten you.
You would've
would
died.
have been in the hospital with your face blown up like 14 balloons, higher than a kite, asking for Nextol,
Nexletol.
trying to wake up the next day after they pumped that venom out of you.
Yeah, but
If you just called White Blaze, all your problems would have been solved. Every single one of them. Get them on the phone and see what they can do for you. I swear to God, you're going to love everything they say.
Yep.
We'll be right back after this. Keep on holding on now.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
And we're back for another one down here in the
It's Bristol,
Caverns
baby.
of Bristol. Showing you them paint schemes and throwing hot dogs at the screens. Who we got
yeah.
next? The VIP man.
Coming in, Michael McDowell. You know what? And it's crazy to say 22nd that this is a poor finish for him. Man, he's been kicking
It is.
some great racing this year. Stage front. He's had this before all year.
Stage fright.
Yeah, he got it because it's Halloween. He got the most important stage fright you can have. I don't like this blue and orange together. It reminds me of something. No, look at the roof. The roof looks
It reminds
terrible.
you of Florida Gators is what it is.
You know what? That's exactly what it is. Exactly. And that's why I want nothing to do with it. Oh, Gutter Man. Hey, he could just be running in the wall and collecting a check and going home, but he's proudly taken off to the Rick Ware Racing into the sunset. He's got 2 more races over here before Big Hemrick gets it. I don't see the plan Kolek has right now. I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe they're just doing what they can, but I just can't get my head around it. That was one thing. Austin Hill, I keep going back to this interview. Dale talked to him for quite a while because it seemed like Austin liked to repeat himself a lot. He talked about Kolek trying to get him to come over and having the sponsors in place, and basically it was a done deal. He was going to the 16.
Gotcha.
And went and talked to Richard, and basically Richard's like, well, I'm not going to stop you, but, we'd love to have you. And he's like, you know what? He likes me, so I'll just stay. So he backed out of the 16 deal in hopes. He doesn't have a deal, but there's hopes that a couple of years down the road, RCR has a third car or an opportunity. So, but
Makes sense.
part of this is he says these guys are in the meetings with them because apparently Kolek's got a deal with RCR. I did not know that. So, like, their driver meetings on Mondays, Kolek and RCR are having that meeting together. So these are maybe kind of RCR cars then. I mean, they got their own shop. Maybe it's just because of ECR engines. Maybe that's what they're doing. It's just an engine meeting or something. So
Build me an engine.
do it, boy. All right. Here's the get him now.
Build
We don't know where any of the buttons are.
We've changed everything.
Ty. Next to last 77 run.
More. Oh, so
Then
sad.
they're going to hand it over.
Man, we got to do a tribute next week.
Oh,
it is.
we got to,
I mean,
we got to do something.
something special. Hopefully we see him again at Martinsville this week.
Man, I blew it big.
And,
I freaked
he'll
out.
actually stop and talk to us.
I might just wear my 77 shirt on Sunday. Just, it's the last shot I got to make it count year. So I might do that. If he sees me on the shirt, and maybe if I freak out too nervous and call him the wrong name, he'll still come over.
We got a 42, a 13, and a 77. We need somebody else to go with us, and we'll all wear different Ty Dillon shirts.
Man, that's perfect. We got to get that Ty Dillon up for this race.
Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon.
Maybe he's in the 16 crashing Cup cars. We'll see. Maybe it could happen. Yeah, it might not. Oh, here's somebody who's
Quincy from Cincy.
right coming back.
Yeah, buddy.
He's had worse schemes, I guess.
Yeah.
He's had better
buddy.
runs.
Yeah, buddy.
He's got, listen, they gave up Smith for Gilliland. They could have had Smith, who's now a Trackhouse sign driver.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did they make the right decision? I mean, Todd, listen, I'm not knocking Todd. He was doing well. Remember, like, when they take a car away from him, he started running really well. He got some top 10s and stuff. But I'm not sure I would have let that prospect go that everybody wanted. It seems like a mistake to me. That's all I'm saying.
They're on the front row, though.
Well, okay. Front row of getting picked up by the wrecker? I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, Ryan Newman.
At least they're beating Biohaven.
Take a look at
Talk about
Ryan.
drugs.
Mother
Not even
load.
just one next tail drug. We got all the whole Biohaven of drugs. These guys.
Life in a bottle.
That's the corn dog man.
Oh,
Ooh.
he is not a happy camper, I'll tell you what. He got to stick up his butt because he got fined this week. Did you hear about
Ryan
this?
Newman got fined?
Ryan Newman got fined for driver responsibility. I can't remember the rest of the section. But not taking care to ensure he had on proper safety equipment. From what I can find out, He took the fire retardant head sock off and then put his helmet on because I guess he was too hot or something.
Yeah.
So he didn't wear his head sock, so they fined him $10,000.
Wow.
Yeah, he might not even made $10,000 driving the car last week.
No.
That's a pretty big fine.
Wow.
For wearing the head sock and
Wear your
endangering
socks,
yourself.
children.
So yeah, I mean that's always
Keep them on at all times.
He's coming back this week again with Biohaven. I hate to see it for him. It's just a terrible situation.
Shoot.
Maybe he makes some money.
Oh,
Ricky!
Gosh, Ricky! Oh, man.
Reese's.
If it wasn't for Ricky, the whole entire stage 1 of Homestead would have been trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the only thing that happened. He was just like, and he tried to steer this way, and he went into the wall.
There was not a lot going on, was there?
No.
Ricky, though, he's always coming through. Listen, I kind of dig this scheme just out of OCD way. I mean, look how centered everything is and properly placed. And
yes.
This orange and blue looks better together.
They actually used a computer with a proper software rather than paint.
What about this? Why is the Reese's out at sea right here? The Kroger Sea. Is that what that? It looks like waves to a sea to me. I don't know.
I mean,
maybe it's
all Krogers are built on the ocean. So.
That's true. You're right about that. They did originate on oil rigs.
Yes.
That did happen. Also, now talk to me here, just while we're on this, because they do this every week. Kroger sticks a bunch of brands back here. I don't know. Look at this. There's like 20 of them back here. And then they're like, okay, give us credit. You got this. And this probably costs for one of these small stickers, what, like $1,000?
$1,000 probably.
Yeah. Is that worth it, really? $1,000 for that? Because I really can't see. And, I mean, I got a picture of this.
I know, right?
And it's not going 200 miles an hour. And I still can't tell what one of those freaking it might be Minute Rice. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I can't tell jack crap from here. Waste of money.
Maybe it's all under, like, one umbrella of sponsorship and...
Again,
like
I think it's all Kroger.
With Kroger. I don't.
Yeah, it is. But
I don't know.
if I was one of the guys who ran or owned one of these companies, I'd be like, no, I ain't giving you $1,000 of product for that. Nobody saw my name. Do better. Bread. Bread's here.
Dude, bread.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about any of this.
Bread was running in the front for the first half of the race.
He was. I honestly thought he had a shot of winning. And then he just like this, I don't know what happened. He just gave up or something. He got caught on a lap deal. He was pitting at one point and something went wrong. But NBC just stopped covering it, so I'm not really sure.
They don't know what's going on either.
Well, the King of Hawaii will be avenged. I know that. And if somebody tries to step to Brad, they're going to get the talons.
Yes.
Hey, your fish tank's back.
Yeah, I love fish.
Did you get that auto owner's insurance?
I got that auto insurance last week in the mail.
Wow.
Sold, signed, and delivered. They're going to take care of my house. They're going to take care of my cars. And but they didn't send Martin Truex out to shake my hand and congratulate me.
That's too bad. Hey, listen, he was pretty upset on the radio.
He was.
He was throwing a fit and such, and people acted like maybe he just don't even want to come back next year now. Because something he said at one point, he's like, I ain't doing this anymore, or something. He could still get out of it. I mean, Carl Edwards did, right?
Right.
So, same car.
Same number, same car.
It could happen again.
Same track.
And then, hey, all right? Who do they have over at the in the Toyota camp that could be thrown into a cup car? Who would get it out of the Toyota world? If there's nobody up and coming, they just put Nemechek in something.
Right.
Who else they got? They've signed. Sounds like the other guys are bobbing around. Brandon Jones. Would they give Brandon Jones a cup ride? No is the wrong answer. Brandon Jones doesn't. He is the.
Put Trevor Bayne back in it.
Oh,
that'd be good.
I think that's a great idea. A great idea. I'd like to see Bayne do some more stuff. He ran a truck race. You know, he ran Matty D's truck last week.
A handful of Xfinity races this year.
Right. What about?
Oh,
man, I have never seen the internet come together so well. Everyone thought it was hilarious. Everyone, I mean, of course, Hamlin fans are upset, I'm sure, but I didn't see any of those people online this week.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people just throwing shade at the 11.
He's got more points than he has fans at minus
Negative 17.
Yes.
That's probably right. Yeah. I somehow I understand what you mean there. it totally makes sense. He's almost in a got-to-win situation.
Yeah, but he's very capable of doing that.
He is super capable.
Yeah.
But
at this track,
with the way things are going, will somebody allow that to happen, or will they just say, you know what? No, we're not taking your bullying crap. Every year he's involved in some BS at this race.
Yeah.
Every Martinsville race, he's
yeah.
The last how many? Like 5 years? I don't even know.
Chase Elliott, Logano, Alex Bowman. Last year, I don't know if
he was with somebody, but I can't remember who the crap it was. It might have been the one, and at one point, him and the one, well, for points.
Well, yeah, they were always.
Yeah, and so FedEx is back. They're going to act like they're a sponsor.
Look who's back.
Oh man, let's do one more. Oh, speaking of the one.
Speaking of the one,
that there they were together. I love this Be a Moose.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go on out because I don't know what else to. I'm not going to save it. I was going to give it the rap of the week, but I'm not going to. I'm going to save it. I just remembered something else coming up.
Oh,
something so good,
so suspenseful.
That we'll wish he thought of it and put it on the 24 instead of that mess they printed on there this week.
Pods.
I got pod people.
I love POD.
Well, listen, if it was for POD. They have lost the edge they had 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Man, they have really turned ugly with that. But you know what? If you want to be beautiful and not ugly, get out in the outdoors and enjoy the fresh air, the comforts of nature, what the earth has provided to us. You can experience. It's not good for you to be inside of a box made of chemical material. Did you know that?
I didn't know.
Your home's full of poisons.
How did that dang deal get here?
We are stupid and we built it that way. That's how it got here. That's the reason you have microplastics in your blood and they'll never go away. I hate to be the bearer of terrible news during a commercial, but you're going to die and you've been poisoned by Jeff Gordon's old sponsor. It's going to happen. The only way to save your life is try to get some vitamin D and fresh air into your body and stop breathing in the chemicals. Stop shopping for My Pillows made of synthetic cow fur. There's natural pillows out there. Go out to White Blaze. They will take you out and show you a snake you can lay your head on. It's a natural, all-American pillow. You wrap it around your head. It's form-confitting.
I ain't going to Disney World.
All those things. And they'll be happy you called, okay? We'll be right back after this break.
This time.
Wrap it up.
Everybody. Take a look at these die-cast cars. We got them. We're selling them like candy bars.
If you mean by selling them like candy bars as a small child who doesn't understand how currency works and goes into a store and steals them, yes.
Yeah.
Because we're giving these suckers away. You can put them in your hand, be hungry for them. If you're one of our thousands of Facebook watchers, hey, why ain't you followed? All you got to do, we need like 200 people to follow. 200 more people to follow by the end of the Phoenix race, and one of you gets this NetSpin car sent to you totally for free. That's Kyle Busch, baby. That's 2023. That's brand new. Can you believe this?
I can't believe it.
And if you people on YouTube, I don't know who you are, where you are, why you've never been here, why you won't talk to me when I call you on the phone at 3 a.m., okay, but if you will just subscribe and we can get 300 subscribers, that's not many. In fact, it's kind of ridiculous. If we can get 300 subscribers, that's like 130 subscribers in 2 weeks. That's all you got to do. Just sign up some people you know. And one of those 300 people will be randomly selected to get this Kyle Busch California win.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. It's free money.
Ah.
I mean.
Oh, my God.
It's so hot, so hot. But speaking of hot, have you been down to the Sunseeker Resort yet in Florida?
No, but I'm going in December.
Breaking records and busting my mind. You're going to the Sunseeker Resort.
No, I'm going to Florida.
Another bad idea. Florida, not where you should go.
I love Florida in December.
It's Bristol, baby.
Just stay home, right here. No, listen. There's not many reasons to go to Florida anymore. That's like one. Based on what I saw about Homestead last week, there's no reason to go. There's not a lot else other than crazy alligator people.
I like
things. That. Hocevar going to be back in the car.
I mean,
full-time.
I'd put him back in the car. Dude was getting top 15s in his first trip, and they put the John Hunter in there, and he was complete trash.
And he's going to drive it all next year. It's going to be his car.
I'd be rethinking my decision if I was them.
Yeah, right. You got to start. Well, Hocevar's already signed for the 77. They got to be thrilled.
Rethinking my decision if I was him too.
Maybe. Let's see what the Gamebridge
42 car.
Oh, look at here.
Look at
JJ.
That doves of peace and hope and myrrh, frankincense, leaves.
Right.
I don't know.
Correct. That's what that is. He had the same sponsor last week, except they changed the paint scheme immediately. It had the Israeli flag waving on it, where the dove is. And so, for some reason, they've changed their mind about Israel. And said, this is more about just Jews in general, okay? I don't know why, but they took the Israeli flag off. It seems like that would be your big thing right now to put on there for this. But I was telling Jordan last week, I looked this up. I'm not saying it's a bad charity, but like 75% of the money donated actually goes to the people. And as I was telling Jordan, that's actually pretty high for a lot of charities, 75%. Like, PETA, doesn't spend, I don't know, it's something ridiculously small, single digits of the amount of money they get actually on the calls.
Wow.
So, but the lead two guys did keep $40 million last year, so maybe they're doing okay. I don't know.
75%, that's pretty.
Yeah. Speaking of 75% effort.
75% grains of sand in your mouth. He loves the sand.
What was he thinking?
He was thinking.
How did that dang deal get here?
That's what he was thinking.
Where did them sands come from? I was just going to hop right in here.
What the hell is that?
That's what he was really thinking.
Oh, crap.
When he hit them things.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't think it really did as much damage as it did. These cars don't show damage.
Dude, it broke the crap out of the suspension.
Yeah, it messed it up pretty hard. I mean, of course, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to stop you from hitting that freaking concrete barrier. Yeah. So, he was just trying to make up spots, I think, and
he just cooked it,
Yeah. Just went too hard.
I mean, he'd already won. So he was just like, hey, here's a chance.
Throw it at it.
I'm going to try to make up all this ground right here.
Right.
And then he was like, oh, I'm going to completely run the 12s a day if I don't turn right and right into the sand.
Yeah. But he did get a piece of the 12. 12
had
had damage.
Hit the 12, yeah.
12 wound up second.
Yeah.
You got to wonder, would that have changed the outcome of the race if he didn't have the damage? Or maybe it made him faster? You know how these things go.
I think the 5 would have won.
Well, you're probably right. If I'm just saying, if the 5 hadn't hit the 12 also, with the 12 having no damage, could he have been in a better shot to run down the 20?
Oh, who's on fire?
Listen, an AI, again, we could not figure out what B.J. McLeod was racing this week, and we asked an AI to show us what the 78 car at Martinsville would look like. And this is what I remember. This is my rap of the week.
That's the best the AI's ever done.
It's amazing.
With the realistic, I mean, seriously, we could see that 4 days from now.
Oh, I mean, the prompt seriously was B.J. McLeod, number 78, NASCAR, Chevy, at Martinsville Speedway, ultra-realistic photo. And this is what it gave me.
Wow.
Oh, the computers know everything.
Ziegler. Come on, if it had put Ziegler on there, then I would have been done.
Yeah, right.
I'd be like, I can't do this anymore.
Nope. Turn the show over to the computers. Oh, that's a good one, though.
Wow.
Oh, I hope it's blue, whatever the crap they get on there. Hey, speaking of last place bull
how'd
crap.
This guy finish last when he didn't hit the sand?
Oh, man. He's not having – I started to say he's not having a good year, but he's not having a good career. The whole thing's screwed up right now.
Wow.
And, I mean, they second thought him coming back this year. So my whole thing is, if he doesn't show up mightily next year, it's just over. Unless he's going to go to Rick Ware.
Yeah, but I mean,
or somewhere. If
what
Rick
Blaney
not,
did Blaney? What Blaney win? 1 or 2? Did he win 2 in this car?
Who? Oh, Blaney.
Yeah.
Blaney won 1. Matt DiBenedetto almost won like 2. Well, Blaney
what I'm
almost won
saying.
the award.
I mean, I just don't.
It's
know.
not the greatest car.
It's not
no.
the great car.
This is a
so-
developmental car, but the car ran better with Blaney and the Benedetto in it.
Yeah,
The car
that's true.
did. I keep stopping myself because I'm like, should I say this out loud? Did the car run better with Paul Menard in it? I don't know. Maybe he had some.
better than probably than this year. But that was a different car as well.
It's true. That's true.
So I don't know.
But I'm just saying results. You
I
know?
don't know. Maybe like
And also, Paul Menard's, a billionaire. So that's, Menard's. And
Yeah.
he's got that part going for him. He could probably keep a ride like that.
yeah.
But not your boy. Well, that's everybody
That's all.
running this week. But before we go, again, you need to hit us up with this week's winner, your pick, before we tell you ours. Who wins the race? Who gets you in the winner's circle for a free Terra Labonte Hamilton Collection collector's plate and a brand new 19 hat? Man, that's a nice hat. Be perfect to go out and scream at your crew chief in. So, Justin,
Yes.
who do you think collects the remnants of what's left at Martinsville here this Sunday? Who puts it in the checkered flag land?
Hey, baby girl.
Martinsville.
Does that give you Martin?
No. I think the 24 is going to win and just punch his ticket all the way through.
That's a good pick. Man, the only reason I hope that doesn't happen, normally I would be fine with the 24 winning. I'm a Liberty fan. I'd be cool with that. But this being the ugliest scheme I've ever seen him drive,
Well,
I want a better-looking paint scheme to win the race.
yeah.
And I think it's going to get weird, and I don't want to throw anything out there to you, but I think the 45 punches a ticket, and we see
That'd
the
be sweet.
24 come in on points. That's what I'm thinking
That
happens.
would be sweet, but I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, none of us know. I'm just afraid it's the 11, and nobody wants that kind of action. Nobody.
No.
What else, Justin? We got anything big news to lay on them before we see them in person? Coming in Sunday, we will be in the campgrounds. We'll be walking around. We'll have the microphones, the cameras. All three of us will be there. We'll be in the giant yellow bus that says "Wrap It Up" on the side of it. Come over, talk to us, receive free stickers, answer, come over, act insane, get on the camera, have a good time with us. Maybe you win a valuable prize.
Here comes the money.
What else, Justin? What else can we leave them with before we sign off for episode 36? We got next week's, and then I guess we'll do like a best of the year, worst of the year. So it's almost wrapped up for the season.
Whoa, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Come on down, eat some hot dogs down at the Martinsville. And just if you are coming down to Martinsville, be careful. You'll get caught in the fields for hours before you can get out of the racetrack.
That was very bad. We were held for multiple hours in the parking lot last time. Never before happened. It was
will
terrible.
have to do something different.
Yes,
this
sir.
time.
We will be there early enough that we will park somewhere better.
Bah.
Okay, y'all don't get there early so we get good parking spaces. Y'all come after us
Yes.
and then park, and then
Please.
we'll all get out together. We'll show you how to get out there fast. We'll be the giant yellow people. All right, we love all of you. Hope you don't die and don't get murdered in your sleep. Bye-bye. Love you.
Bye, y'all.